What makes a shepherd boy transform into a revered king? The story of David is one of remarkable transformation and unwavering faith. Born in Bethlehem and chosen by God, David's early life was far from glamorous, tending sheep and living in simplicity. Yet his life took a dramatic turn when he faced the giant Goliath, showcasing a bravery fueled by his trust in God. As we look into David's rise from humble beginnings to becoming a king, we uncover lessons of leadership, resilience, and divine purpose. Let's explore how these pivotal moments shaped David's journey to the throne and laid the foundation for his legacy. Humble beginnings in Bethlehem. David was born in Bethlehem, the youngest son of Jesse, and his early years were spent tending to his father's sheep. Imagine young David out in the fields, surrounded by nature, learning to protect his flock from predators. This pastoral life was more than just a job. It was where he developed a deep connection with nature and honed skills that would later prove invaluable. As a shepherd, David learned leadership, courage, and compassion, qualities that laid the foundation for his future role as king. He faced challenges like defending his sheep from lions and bears, experiences that built his bravery and trust in God. These humble beginnings in Bethlehem might have seemed ordinary, but they were instrumental in shaping David's character and destiny. His time in the fields also gave him moments of solitude to reflect, pray, and compose psalms that would inspire generations. David's early life as a shepherd taught him invaluable lessons and prepared him for the great responsibilities and trials he would later face as the chosen king of Israel. Anointed by Samuel. The prophet Samuel, guided by divine instruction, made his way to Bethlehem with a significant mission: to anoint the future king of Israel. Jesse presented his sons to Samuel, but none of the older brothers were chosen. Imagine the surprise when the youngest and seemingly least likely candidate, David, was called from the fields where he was tending sheep. Despite his youth and humble appearance, God saw David's heart and potential. Samuel anointed him with oil, a powerful and sacred act marking the beginning of David's incredible journey towards kingship. This moment was a turning point, symbolizing God's choice and blessing. David's anointing was not just a family event. It was the start of a divine plan that would unfold over the years. The Spirit of the Lord came powerfully upon David from that day forward, setting him apart for the great responsibilities and trials ahead. This anointing by Samuel was a profound affirmation of David's destiny, transforming a shepherd boy into the future king of Israel, chosen to lead and protect God's people. The battle with Goliath. David's courage and faith faced a monumental test when he confronted the Philistine giant, Goliath. Imagine the scene: a young shepherd boy, armed with only a sling and a few smooth stones, stepping onto the battlefield to face a fearsome warrior. Goliath, towering over him, clad in heavy armor and wielding deadly weapons, seemed invincible. Yet David's trust in God was unwavering. He declared, "The battle is the Lord's," and with a single stone, he struck Goliath on the forehead, bringing the giant down. This incredible victory showcased David's bravery and profound faith. It wasn't just a win on the battlefield. It was a turning point that brought David fame and solidified his reputation as a future leader. The triumph over Goliath demonstrated that true strength comes from faith and that God can use the seemingly weak to achieve great things. David's victory inspired the Israelites and struck fear into their enemies, marking the beginning of his rise as a significant figure in Israel's history. This act of valor was a testament to his potential and divine favor. Service in Saul's court. David's musical talent brought him to King Saul's court, where his skill with the harp was used to soothe the troubled king. Picture David, still a young man, playing his harp with such skill and sensitivity that it calmed Saul's tormented spirit. This opportunity provided David with invaluable insights into royal life and governance, giving him a glimpse of what it meant to lead a nation. However, this period also marked the beginning of a complex and tumultuous tumultuous relationship with Saul. As David's popularity and influence grew, so did Saul's jealousy and paranoia. The king, once appreciative of David's talents, began to see him as a threat. Despite the tension, David remained loyal, navigating the challenges of court life with wisdom and grace. His experiences in Saul's court were instrumental in shaping his future reign, teaching him lessons in leadership, diplomacy, and the darker aspects of power. This time was a crucial chapter in David's life, blending opportunities for learning and the trials that would test his character and faith. Fugitive years. As King Saul's jealousy turned into intense hatred, David found himself on the run. Forced to flee, he spent years hiding in desolate caves and rugged wilderness areas. Living in constant danger, David faced numerous hardships, from scarce food to relentless pursuit. Yet these difficult years were pivotal in shaping his character and leadership skills. In the midst of hardship, David attracted a loyal group of followers who stood by him through thick and thin. This time away from the royal court was more than just survival. It was a period of growth and learning. David learned to rely on his faith and trust in God's plan, even when everything seemed uncertain. His experiences as a fugitive helped him develop the resilience and leadership qualities he would need when he finally became king. These years tested David's patience, strength, and trust in a way that set the stage for his future reign. Respect for Saul's anointing. Even as David faced relentless danger from King Saul, he consistently showed remarkable restraint. Despite having several chances to kill Saul, David refused to do so. He respected Saul as the Lord's anointed king, believing that it was not his place to harm someone whom God had chosen. This respect revealed David's deep faith and strong moral character. His choice to spare Saul's life, despite the personal risk and the bitterness of his situation, showed his commitment to God's authority and timing. This decision was more than a demonstration of patience. It highlighted David's understanding of divine will and his dedication to righteousness. By honoring Saul's anointing, David prepared himself for his future role as king, showing that true leadership involves not just seizing opportunities, but also respecting the will of God. Ascension to the throne. When Saul died, David's long-awaited rise to kingship began. First anointed as the king of Judah, David eventually became the king of all Israel. His path from a humble shepherd to a respected leader was filled with significant challenges and profound moments of faith. As king, David worked tirelessly to unite the scattered tribes of Israel into a cohesive nation. He chose Jerusalem as the capital, which became the political and spiritual heart of the kingdom. This decision not only solidified his rule, but also set the stage for a flourishing era in Israel's history. David's reign was marked by efforts to build a strong, unified state, laying the foundation for future prosperity and peace. His leadership transformed Israel into a powerful and influential kingdom, reflecting his ability to lead with wisdom and dedication. David's rise from a shepherd to a king shows us that faith and perseverance can turn humble beginnings into extraordinary achievements. At Glorious Gospels, we explore these powerful stories to inspire our own journeys. If David's story moved you, make sure to subscribe to Glorious Gospels for more insights into the lives of those who shaped our faith. Hit the like button and share this video with others who might find hope and inspiration in these biblical tales. See you next time as we continue to uncover more stories of faith and triumph.